You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking to throw, it's Carr. Makes the grab. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Fields. Hard running there. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Trying to take it back. He's inside the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be a 10. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw, it's Carr. With the catch, it's Love. Still running at the 40. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And he's got it at the 30. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Love. Turning it on. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. Dropping back, it's Carr. Here's the pressure. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He makes a grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down. Now,
touchdown Notre Dame! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds a man on the left. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sound like you're going deep. And that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around to make it an easy pass and catch.
Looking for a man. It's Sayin. He's got an open man. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down.
Well, when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Love. They get him on the ground. Late in the half, they have the first down at the 41. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. First 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happen.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Really good toughness by the QB to hang in there, take a big shot, but I will not give him credit for throwing into double coverage. So, nice job hanging in there, being tough, make a better decision, do not throw into double coverage. He got lucky that was an interception.
After 40, there he goes! They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. The the Buckeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Great coverage, great breaking the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
This time it's complete. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
I give the tight end a lot of credit for holding on to the football. I know he's a big guy, but he just got whacked.
Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Little over anxious out of the stance early, and it's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to adjust the pattern. To throw, it's Sayin. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
You know, these throws to the perimeter of the field can be so tricky for a quarterback. You've got to be pinpoint accurate and have great timing. You didn't see it there from the QB.
Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. Look out, he's got room. Off and running. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
And the Buckeyes want to move quickly. Second down, they'll go to the air. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Here on third down, you might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on third down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
Just drives it between the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here come the Irish back on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Makes the grab down the middle. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates.
And they will score! Touchdown, Buckeyes! That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Fields. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Fires to the wideout. Got a man, it's Fields. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Under fire! And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, with the score.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. A 69-yard touchdown drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. The sweet feet buy a little time. Got out of trouble and throws. It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
You know, this defense knew the offense was going to try to take shots vertically down the field and do it in a variety of ways. That time, they were able to defend the corner route and swat the ball down.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Peoples. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory, and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
The give on the option. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on third down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
This crowd knows when to bring it. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Second down coming up with this red zone opportunity. Caught in the backfield, it's Flanagan. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Back to throw. It's Carr. Under fire. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Snags it. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. Leaves it with the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to set up the screen. On his feet at the 40. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Hand off from the shotgun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left. The Buckeyes come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Sayin. Gets it out fast. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Down late in a 4-point game, they'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Ohio State. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Back to the ground game on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away. They've got to push the ball down keep it on the ground. And the tackle is made, and they get nothing, and this game is in the books.